What's up, Dyers? Dargorgon here. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys something which I've been thinking about doing a long time, but I finally decided to do it. But in this video, we're going to be doing the top 5 players that you'll actually see in this game. Now, to tell you guys what type of players we're going to be going over is like most likely what players that you'll come across most commonly, like people who have the best guns in the game, people who have no idea what they're doing, and more. And if you guys want to see more of these things, or at least more top 5s or something like that, though, then I guess, I don't know. But anyway, let's do this, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Coming into our number 5 spot on this list is the player that has basically the best healing items in the game. Now, I'm not talking about weapons, but more or less like consumables and pipe bombs. Now, I haven't seen these types of players in a long time, so that's why they're number 5, because they're not that common to find. But what these players have is somehow they have like 500 medkits, 300,000 pipe bombs, because like they throw pipe bomb after pipe bomb for some reason and somehow, and they somehow are just able to just take up all the damage from the zombies and somehow be able to be still alive for a very long time. Now, of course, this is at the number 5 spot because these type of players are not that common, and that's why they're not at number 1, because, I mean, they're not that common. But I hate these types of players because when they're at 1 HP, they immediately go back to 200 or 500,000, whatever, because somehow they have a med kit. And then when they've used it, they have a candy cane. And then when they're almost dead, they use a soda. And then when they're almost dead, they use that giant ham. It's just really annoying because they're about to die, but then they suddenly have so much backup and they actually win, or you actually kill them eventually after like 5 minutes into the game. And that's a good enough reason to put them at number 5. Coming into our number 4 spot is... oh god, I can't believe I'm saying this, and I can't believe I actually did this, but it's the types of players who have basically the best weapons in the game. And what I'm trying to say is they have the juggernaut armor, they have the minigun, they have an RPG or the laser gun, they have pipe bombs, medkits, everything that, or even a katana. And these types of players are pretty common in this game, but the only reason they're not really closer to number 1 is because there's a lot more players that are more common than these guys. But these guys, every time I just see them in the server, I'm just like, oh no, I'm gonna have to kill them first. I'm gonna have to try to make everybody, get tanks or juggernauts or probably even like witches to team up on this guy because they have so much on them. And the thing that makes them harder to kill is if they're with other players, so basically teamwork, and that just makes them unstoppable to kill because, I mean, they have the best guns to protect their teammates, and their teammates have decent amount of guns to protect the best player there. And I don't like these type of players because they really ruin the fun in this game. They've ruined how it's supposed to be a challenging experience of where you have to survive endless waves of zombies, and instead it just feels like the zombie players are actually AIs and they're not even trying. And whenever I use a minigun or a juggernaut armor, it just feels unfair to other people because I'm just not even trying at this point. I'm just like trying to make myself die or trying to at least give them a chance. But sometimes it is fun to play as that type of player, but really these players just ruin the fun because they have the best weapons in the game and are impossible to die. And I just really hate these players, and hopefully they could get a nerf soon, but they're good enough to come in to our number 4 spot. Coming in to our number 3 spot on this list is the campers. These survivors, well, mainly survivors, have only one objective, and that's just to camp. Now, there's really nothing wrong with camp because, I mean, you need a certain area to make it a base, so you guys be able to live long enough so you guys can be able to win. But there's only one problem with that. When one of your players that's camping, has like a minigun or like a shotgun, it gets really annoying for the other zombie players because, I mean, they have to really try to be able to get into the area to be able to kill the survivors. Now, the survivors could have all shotguns, assault rifles, whatever, but usually their camping spots are either on high places or inside of buildings, and whichever one, it's really a hassle for the other zombies because they have to really try to be able to kill the survivors. Now, the only really way to actually completely kill them is to become a tank. And that just really hurts me because, of course, yeah, you're supposed to camp. It's just the fact that it's kind of difficult for the other team, the zombies, to be able to win when everyone is looking in one direction and literally shooting at anything that comes out and making it harder for the zombies to actually win. Now, if it's a survival map, then it's an easy win. But if it's a rescue map, they're eventually going to have to move, and that could be a time to kill them. But really, it's just hard and all because they're just going to be camping and protecting each other, and that just really pisses me off. These players, I've seen them a lot more often, and I hope I never see them again. Coming into our number 2 spot is the cooperative survivors and, just players. Now, these types of players I really, really like and are very common, like one of the most common players in the game. Now, what these types of players are is basically they help out if you are a survivor or a zombie. As a zombie, they help you out and kill hunters and tanglers that are on you, or even any zombies that are on you, and you do the same. You both get the favors of helping each other out and living long enough. And as a zombie, it's technically the same thing. You both are trying to kill humans or survivors, and you can help out the other teammates by lowering them, or probably even hunting or tangling them, I think that's what it's called, and having the other players being able to finish them off. That's good teamwork right there, because you're literally destroying the other team, and you're making you and your team be able to win much more faster, and the chances of you guys actually working together increases, and more or less, you guys are going to probably invite each other to a party. And that's what makes this game good, or as you could say, great, because you guys are helping each other out, and eventually you might even meet new people, or eventually you'll win like 500,000 matches, and probably become the best player in your team, or maybe even the best team in the world. And that's really cool, because a lot of people can actually help out each other. And because of that, they can help out you, and you can help out them, making you guys just basically making this game a lot more cooperative instead of an I and a squad. I think that's what it's called. There is no I in squad. Squad? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And these players are most common because, it's a survival game where you're supposed to work together. And I really hope I'm seeing more of these as survivors and zombies where they just demolish the other team and overall help each other out and make this game a better game and not just like a solo game. Coming in to our number 1 spot on the list of the most common players in Left 4 Survival is, the noobs, let's just say that. Now, these players are honestly very, very, very common. I've seen these in every single game. Now, there's really nothing bad about being a noob. Well, if you just join a random new game, it's cool because, you get to experience new games and probably have fun with it, or probably even have this game that you're passionately good with, which I like about Live for Survival. Now, I've seen a lot of players who have no idea what they're doing, who are probably just shooting at the sky or shooting at a survivor thinking they're a zombie, or maybe you are hunted and pinned to the ground, and they come up to you to start shooting at the hunter, but instead they either shoot the ground or sky, or probably just shoot the hunter a few times where they have to reload, and then they're just like, oh wait, you're not alive yet, hold on, I gotta kill you a lot more times. And then then they finally kill the hunter. And not only that, I've seen noobs just do random stuff, more or less just run around, not even focusing on the enemy team, but more or less just focusing on exploring the map, or just shooting random things and thinking that they're zombies, or they're just having lag or something like that, or they're just actual new players. And there's also those types of people who are just lagging like crazy. But I'm sorry if your network isn't good enough, But really, these noobs are very common because they have no idea what they're doing. They won't cooperate with the mission, or they will, but at the same time, they'll just like think that the mission is something else, and overall think that the mission doesn't matter. But that's my list on the top 5 players you'll see, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, then I guess like for more top 5s in the future. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to you all, and yeah, I'll see you all probably in 5 years. Bye bye.